Some moments in life are so perfectly timed that it's hard to believe they're not scripted, especially when they're caught on camera. But all of these clips are 100% real life. Let's start off with the most well-timed bit of profanity in internet history.
Don't like this. Don't like this at all.
Hello, mother.
No! No way!
So, what do you think?
So nice.
Are you... Baby, you weren't this close to being single!
If you ask a crocodile for a selfie, then they're usually happy to smile. This sweet little moment is just like the beginning of a romantic comedy. Some firefighters are so good, they arrived before the fires happened.
Which one do you think is cooler? Flipping?
Woo!
Or dancing?
The one thing this Red Cross team weren't expecting to save was footage of a meteor onto their hard drive. What are the odds of this What Are the Odds book being on display like that? When a trick shot isn't supposed to be a trick shot. Nothing was gonna stop this crow from eating this cookie. The odds, the moving train, the laws of physics, nothing. This squirrel brought a bit of joy into this delivery guy's day, although it also made him look like a giggling maniac when they opened the door. Even beluga whales know how expensive an iPhone is these days. If you're gonna drive this insanely fast, then you'd better have some insanely fast brakes. Many people have dreams of being world-renowned soccer stars, but some of them end up working at Subway. When the track you're racing on is so dangerously wet that you end up surfing. Some birds get very nervous when they hear a doorbell.
Issue. What happened to you? First you shuttle.
Let's face it, 2020 has not been the best year.
When you complain about 2020, then God agrees with you.
Paramount?
Nobody wants to see a politician hit by a fast-moving train. Do they? There's no chance of getting both heads and tails in a coin toss, and even less chance if you use a dollar bill. If you're gonna imitate UFC star Conor McGregor, then it's always a good idea to double check that Conor McGregor is not driving past you. When your gymnastic moves are so on point that planet Earth decides to provide the flash for your photo. Fish are like buses. You wait all day for one, and then two come along at once.
You're kidding me. It's the first time I've ever done that. That is insane.
Apparently, a true perpetual motion machine can't be built, unless you're Mother Nature. This woman decides she's had enough of this swing just a moment before the sea decides exactly the same thing.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
You get it? Oh my, you got two! Oh my god! Oh my god!
When a group of you gang up on a massive fish, but then his big brother shows up. This one-eyed squirrel can't see the dog to his right, and this one-eyed dog can't see the squirrel to his left. This is a perfect example of failure. Upwards. When the sun hits this water just right, then it becomes the world's weirdest clock. This driver is either very precise about measuring the height of his load, or very lucky. When your fashion choices are perfectly coordinated with complete strangers,
เก๋กับโฮมปีเนี้ยเก๋กับโฮมไม่เลือกได้
we're not sure who's more talented here, the pitcher or the catcher. When two Roombas fall in love. When you've just done something cool, you make sure the camera knows it. When your hat's just as good at gymnastics as you are. You're about to see the makings of a high school legend. This guy's so good at table tennis that he doesn't even need two arms. Sometimes the soccer team gets short on money, so a player has to double up as a goalkeeper. This bowler clearly has his own poltergeist helping control the ball. We're gonna assume that this ring is a giant magnet, and this guy is made of metal. When your team is so desperate to win that they employ one of those special sports pigeons. This is the kind of thing you can really only see in a war zone. This cat has psychic powers and hates motorbikes. This is an incredible catch and an incredible waste of beer. What you're about to witness is a fish with a death wish. No, not the small one. Now this guy isn't even trying. If they time this even slightly wrong, then neither of them would be smiling. Here's a masterclass in how to pretend something never happened. If you're looking for a definition of teamwork, then look no further. The guy on the right has clearly done this before. The guy on the left, however, has clearly failed every other time. If Robin Hood had been into axe throwing, this is exactly the kind of shot he'd be famous for. When table tennis and badminton meet, this is the result. If you get really good at skateboarding, you might eventually get your own caddy. Sometimes even gravity enjoys playing a prank on people. This is either an example of good driving or an example of good lack of driving. This is a crash course in how to crash in style. When this guy slipped and fell, he managed to save himself by quickly using his ice axe. Talk about perfect timing.
Good stuff.
Good driving isn't all about winning races. Sometimes cars without drivers are safer than cars with drivers. Luckily, this guy was wearing a helmet, but for entirely the wrong reason. This tree and this car have just died of natural causes, but this human narrowly avoided joining them. When your skateboard decides to drive you to the hospital. The trailer from the new Netflix series, When Tires Attack. This cyclist narrowly avoided a falling tree branch. And the other guy? Well, let's not worry about him. Here's another scene from When Tires Attack. Hang on, this clip should be in our Idiots Doing Idiotic Things video. when the world's most excited cow turns into the world's most annoying cow. Proof that cats always land on their feet. Our third and final clip from When Tires Attack, coming soon to a streaming service near you. After the Matrix movies, Neo decided to pursue a baseball career. And now, we here at Akimbo are going to demonstrate our own perfect timing by asking you to click subscribe now!